What's the whole point of this blog? I'm just having a quick look at my new solar panel because we put it on we finished at 1 o'clock yesterday morning. But I have to say that the glue we've used is rock solid. It's like an adhesive mastic, silicone or whatever. I'm not 100% sure which one it is, but it's done a really good job. There's nothing moving here. But the thing is, what is the blog about? Well, sorry, the vlogging about. Well, it's about showing there's a life outside the 9 to 5, because most people have a set life that they don't move away from. For example, they wait till retirement before travelling, or they want to do something else but never get around to doing it. It could be a college course, could be travelling, it could be buying a yacht. It doesn't really matter what it is. The whole channel is based around showing you can actually do something completely different. You can change where you live, what you're doing, how you live, have different budgets to suit, and how you can sort of adapt to the environments. That's the whole point. Now, myself, the reality is, work-wise, I still have a steady flow of work coming in, but I make it happen. It's not a case of this work comes to me. It's about networking with the people that I know. I mean, this week I've actually got a meeting with somebody that's new, but he's been given to me via people I already know, as a new contact. That's the sort of thing you should be trying to do, is expand on what you have available, as well as looking for new routes. For example, these YouTube videos, last month bought a new battery and paid all my bills in the Philippines. The next payment will buy a new alternator for my 4x4. The thing is, none of that's coming out of my actual money as such, my wages. Because although it will buy the alternator, it will also buy the bills. So the Philippines is self-sufficient. But I also have Mark out there at the moment who's looking at developing stuff with the English school, which will be another project. Is it working? Well, the first thing is getting Mark building up his own income with teaching, etc. And then we start bolting on to the stuff he's doing. Because the whole point is, most of the projects I do actually help other people get kick-started themselves, so that they become independent, and then suddenly you can start doing more. I mentioned this on that video the other day about not having all your time consumed, because it's a bit like being on the hamster wheel. Because if your time's always consumed, you can't get on with the stuff you want to do, which sort of defeats the object. Where, like, if you look at me now, it's Monday morning, I've dropped April off at the supermarket, April and Uber's gone doing the shopping, I'll go back to the house, I'll do some work after that. When I get back, I run a clock on my laptop, which basically, I put 37.5 hours for the weekend, but I move the hours around to suit myself, because basically, company's paid for 5 days of work, and as such I do it as and when it suits myself. That's the advantage of doing stuff that's not time sensitive in the sense of a daily occurrence. It's more time sensitive on a weekly basis, or more contractual on a end date, so it's not really a problem. You know, you could actually do a 16-hour day if you wanted to, if you are running up to an end date. On this contract, it's a bit more difficult to do that because it's the NHS. because it's very difficult to do overtime on the NHS for some reason. Because I'm physically not there, but the contracts are set up a bit strange to what I'm used to. Because when I do things like Shell Oil, Siemens, AXA Insurance, etc., you can normally work whatever hours you like. But yeah, it's sort of showing you can move away from 9 to 5 living, but even if you're shuffling your hours around, it doesn't really matter. The main thing is you can do the stuff you want to be doing. When my daughter and father was here recently, I had plenty of time to actually go out for dinner. We went jet boat riding, went to Tabarca Island, went to Santa Pola, went to Orihuela, went to Casada. I still managed to get a full week's work and have time for all the sightseeing and all that sort of stuff. That's what it's about. Because I know a lot of people in a normal day-to-day life may have had to take a week's holiday off or 2 weeks holiday off to actually be able to go and do those things. But the whole point of this is showing that your work should be coming second to your lifestyle. They should sort of work in harmony almost. Anyway, thanks for watching.